around town, the Tuesday edition of the program. Welcome on board. Good to have you join us today on the program. If you check your time, it's 24 minutes before 10 o'clock, and it's a Tuesday. And I have with me Mr. Godwin A. Oyefeso with me right now, joining via the network. Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Lagos. It's a pleasure to be around.
Great to have you join us today, as always. Where do we start now? From last week when we talked, we got people that called me after the show and were asking, please, I want to talk with Mr. Godwin. And I missed the last seminar that we had. What can I do? How do I meet him? And all of that. So I'd like you to tell them where they can meet you so that people that want to ask you questions, they can meet you and then get to talk with you.
Okay, no problem. If you want to meet me, you can come to my office at 17/19 Allen Avenue or Shopping Plaza. So, but you need to call before you come so that I can have an appointment with you.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
this is just it.
If
So
there's
you
a
can just
okay, there's a number you could give so that they could call you before coming, or
okay,
number, Facebook address,
okay,
something that they could reach you on.
okay. Basically, they can call 080. That's a WhatsApp number.
Okay.
080
Okay.
371 63281. 080
Mm.
371 63281. So you can send me the fact that they want to come and see me, the time, then the purpose, so I can fix appointment for them. Then we'll
Okay.
be able to solve any problem I think they have.
Okay. What about Facebook? And do you want to locate you on Facebook or Instagram where you are?
Anyway, the Instagram page, the Instagram, they can have what's it? I mean, Instagram page.
Okay.
Success Edge International. That's the Instagram. Success Edge International. INT. Success Edge International INT on the Instagram. Then Facebook. That's Godwin Oyefeso. Godwin Oyefeso on Facebook.
Okay.
Then I think those are the social media. They can actually meet us up in all those areas.
And I think if you type Godwin Oyefeso on YouTube, they can also get you there, right? On
Yes,
YouTube.
exactly.
Okay.
On YouTube, they can just type Export Television. Once they
Okay.
type Export Television, I will appear.
Okay, great. Now that's been
On
cleared.
YouTube,
I
yeah.
hope you got the contacts. For those of you that have been asking, you want to talk with him one on one, it's out there. So book your appointment with him so you could talk with him. Now, Mr. Godwin Eoyefeso is an agro business expert, a publisher, business growth strategist, SME and export consultant. He is the founder of Success Edge for Entrepreneurship Development Seed, president of Success Edge Exporters Network. He is a board member of U.S. Nigeria Trade Council, Atlanta, Georgia, USA's. He is also the immediate past vice chairman, Export Group, Lagos Chambers of Commerce. He is a member of other organizations like the Nigerian American Chambers of Commerce, Netherlands Business Link, and many others. He's with me on the program today. Thank you for joining me. Now to the topic of discussion. Today we are talking about packaging. Now, packaging your product for export. You've heard about export. If you're not new to this program, you should have heard so much about exports. The things that you can export without NAFDAC number. We talked about that last week. Now, the things you export with NAFDAC number, we also talked about that. Now we're looking at the packaging of the product. So how do we package our product? How do we get our product ready for export?
Okay, thank you very much. The first thing is actually to ask ourselves what is packaging. You need to know what is packaging. Packaging is a global market strategies for producers and manufacturers to penetrate new markets. You know, any goods you are sending out of the country, be rest assured that somebody somewhere is doing it. So for you to penetrate that market, you need to have a good package that is different from the one that is in the market. So what that implies that it must have the structure of your packaging must be number one, value added. good packaging of any product add instant value to the product. Okay, then you must have a dynamic, not be dynamic in nature. It's not that you just go and look at something somebody is doing and you're also doing it. So that is very important. Why you package? What is the essence of package? Is to preserve the product, is to enhance the product, is to beautify the product. That is what the taste, the taste of the pudding is in the taste. So if you want to buy any product, you look at it. It is the way you dress that it will address you. If the product is not well packaged, nobody will have, will gain anybody's attention. So it's very important that, and when you are actually, when you are packaging or labeling, there are some certain criteria that you must fulfill. Okay, number one, you must have a physical protection. When you are packaging your product, you must protect the product. That is, it's not something that you keep a product and by the time maybe somebody is walking in a and the rain penetrated and the thing got damaged. So one of the reasons why you package product is for physical protection. Number two, preservation.
Yeah.
Okay, you also preserve it against content. Okay, that okay, there are some things, there are some products. You put them. Let me give you an example. For example, there are some fruits, dry fruits. If you expose it and you put it in a place where they newly painted the house, the odor of the paint can assimilate the product, and it can definitely change the taste of that particular product. So preservation. You say adequately it's not conjuncted with other products. Okay, I mean the taste or the feel of a product. It also helps. Market the product adequately. Okay, when a product is good, you can be able to market the product. You also provide adequate security against counterfeiting. You see, whenever you produce good, don't think that you are the only one. Some people, they are just looking for what they are going to copy. And by the time you don't, you your own, just say, can't you do this? Can't we start quickly exporting? Look at it. Let's get the country register, let's get the barcode, let's get the nutritional part analysis. You are the dialing. Somebody is moving and can just copy your product, and before you know it, you won't be able to penetrate. Then again, it also provides convenience in terms of handling, you know, display, sales, opening, then open recycling and ease of disposal. That is the essence of package. Every package should have that, ability. Then provide transmission. Then it should also be attractive. Your package should be attractive. If the product if the common what you package ogi, okay, should be attractive. If you pack your package like cashew should be attractive. Okay, your package black soap should be attractive. Okay, it also amazes you that you can actually export something like moi moi leaf. A lot of people don't understand. There's a way you are going to pack it. Okay, you can package zobo leaf. There's a way you're going to package it. So it should be attractive. Okay, then when you have a good package, it provides repeat purchase. When I do something like that, I just look at this thing, then it meets all legal requirements in labeling.
Yeah.
Packaging is a science that deal with the means of conveying goods, product from the farm gate or from the producer to the consumer in appropriate condition. That is what. So if it's not convenient, it's not in a good condition, it's not a good package. A situation whereby you go and buy black nylon and you put iru, which is locust beans, and you say, let's start it that way. Later on, if I finish, we'll go see how we go do the thing. It's not like that. Nobody accepts such. So, so it's very important. Like I keep on telling people, your age cannot diminish your beauty. You can be 70 years, but the way you keep yourself will determine who we are approaching, who you are going to even receive favor from. So it's a vital issue that cannot be overlooked. Packaging, very, very important, based on the positive influence of the product. A well-packaged product advertises itself. A
Okay.
well-packaged product advertises itself. It also attract attention than a high quality product with poor packaging. What is inside can be good, But if the package, what people see is bad, nobody will patronize it. So it's very important that you actually package. Now, the next is that what are the major function of packaging? Okay, very, very important. Number one, protection, preservation. Number three, okay, presentation and promotion. Very, very important. Those things you must know. Then you also need to know what are the types of packaging. You don't just use nylon for everything. There are some you use wooden, there's one you use carton, various types. So types of packaging medium can be primary packaging, it can be secondary packaging, it can also be tertiary packaging. Now, when you talk about the primary packaging, you are talking about immediate materials in contact of the product. When you talk about secondary packaging, you are talking about secondary materials in contact with the product. When you are talking about the tertiary packaging, you are talking about the third materials in contact with the product. For instance, something like pallet or box. So very important. And like I said earlier on, there are various type of packaging. Tertiary packaging, like container, that's what they call tertiary packaging. Now, secondary packaging, when you put the product like the shea butter now, you put it inside a carton and you seal it as secondary packaging.
Yes.
Now, primary packaging, you don't put it in anything. You don't put it in just white nylon and you put it inside. Okay, so I've been able to determine now what is primary packaging. Okay, it's like being naked. You didn't wear any clothes. You just go on the street. They will think you are with it. You're a madman. Okay, but you have laid apart. Secondary, you package it, you put it inside a box. Okay, carton box. Secondary. Then tertiary. Now from that particular, carton box, you now put it inside a container. Either can be refrigerated container or ordinary container. So the question again is this: why the packaging material? Why? This man, your wallet is too much. Export, like this, and they do export. Man, my dear, you see, why is packaging material? Why? Is the material that preserve and has contrast with the desired destination. It is the way you package this product that will determine whether the product can go to Canada or go to UK or go to America or go to Belgium or go to Brazil or go to Uruguay. Like I was telling some people during our seminar, I said, look here, there are some countries that are looking for Nigeria. But I think we have to talk about that because I discovered as I just mentioned one country I went to, and people are calling me that, sir, is that country that you said I want to go? I don't even know, say that thing they okay for that country. So let's leave that area. So what I'm trying to say is that packaging material varies from product to product depending on the producer and the end users. That the end user understand the content of the packaging material. Okay, so these are very important things that you also must understand when it comes to the issue of packaging. Packaging determines you. Okay, then what are the proponents? What are the properties of packaging material? There is a need for you to understand the property of packaging material to the user in terms of number one, physical property, chemical property, biological, or even environmental property. All these things are very important because what determines a product in this country actually may not determine the product in other things. So basically, like I said, types of packaging material also include metal. Okay, when you talk about metal, you are talking about container. You are talking about putting in drum. Okay, or tin can. Okay, paper, corrugated fiber board. Okay, that's paper. Plastic, PP, PP pack, pet bottles. Okay, film bottles, gallons. Okay, we should call PE or PGHE or LDPE. Okay, lamination. You also can laminate a product. When you look at some of these products, I don't want to mention names or some products, in Nigeria. Okay, but they laminate it so that the liquid can stay in it for a longer time. Glass, mostly glass is not acceptable when you are exporting out of the country because of the danger it portrays. But like jute bag, now when you talk about jute bag, those are like all these bags they use for onion. You see, those are what you call like jute bag. Now, what do you put in that kind of stuff? Something like sesame seed, something like cocoa, something like cashew, go into those particular things, then component part. So these are various. So Can you can use can to export, jute bag. For those who will see me, I'll be showing them some of these things. They are picture, they are physical. I mean, it's physical things that one can. So you know the types of what you can use to access your market. Like liquid is various bottles, various types of plastic bottles one can use to access. Then for agri commodities, you can use cartons. Cartons also can be used for that. Then when you are doing something like pharmaceutical, like somebody came to me and he said he want to export agbo jedi. Okay, there's a market for it in international market. Okay, the question is that what are you going to use? What types of package are you going to use? So there are kind of package you use for pharmaceutical activity. Then something like solid minerals. Okay, which is not really, a lot of people have not been talking more than 21 items on his ground. They talk about that they are killing themselves at 70 to 18. Every state in Nigeria has a solid mineral that you can use to export and make good money. Now, so what you use for that when you are packaging your product, they are very important. Those are wooden cage. Wooden cage is what actually you use when you are. So, like I said earlier on, it's very important to package your product very well because that will also determine the type of market that people that will be buying those particular things. Labeling is also very important. But I think that's just all about the issue of packaging. Types of packaging, why you must package. Then, so there are some also very important things that we must know when we are packaging. Okay, I'll give you some tips on how to package your product properly. Okay. I don't know whether we can have some questions.
Okay.
Before I go into all that.
Yes, great. Thank you so much for that explanation. I felt like I was in a lecture hall, and the lecturer is
Exactly,
teaching.
yes.
Yes, that's what we are feeling right now.
Just keep quiet.
Yes.
And they are writing down. Okay, I think that's okay.
So I'm going to give out the number. So if you have a question concerning packaging your product, you have a particular product, you can name it. Maybe you want to package granules or cashew nuts or yam, whatever, and you're thinking of ways to package it. You have a question, you can call this now 08022493182. 08022493182. That's the number to call for your packaging questions. So if you call right now or send a WhatsApp message, and then we'll also read out your WhatsApp message. The number again is 08022493182. Now, there is another aspect of packaging, which is labeling. How to label your product very well. So we're going to look at that after this break. We're going for a short commercial break. When we return, we'll look at the labeling parts and then pick calls, because calls are already coming. So please hold on with the calls. We need to go pay some bills. When we come back, we will take calls and then talk about. So we're going for a commercial break, and we'll be back after this. Do not change the dial.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com. To avoid buying fake products, you can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
For this Naija wey we dey so, say you no hold cash no mean say wahala dey o. You wan send money to Male for Villa, just use Momo. You wan buy recharge card or data, just use Momo. You wan pay for market wey you buy, just use Momo. You fit use Momo run plenty things without cash. As long as you get Momo account, no cash, no wahala. And e dey easy to open o. Just dial *671# to open Momo account. Set your PIN, transfer money from your bank account inside your Momo account. Make you fit dey pay for anything, send and and receive money sharp sharp because life dey simple with Momo.
This is the voice of the people 90.3 FM and this is the voice of the people 90.3 FM and it's Business Around Town on radio. That's the program you're listening to now. And we've been talking with Mr. Godwin A. Oyefeso. He's an agro-business expert and we are talking export, packaging, how you can package your product for export. We have our very first caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, what's your name and location?
My name is Favor, calling from Igondo.
Okay, Favor, go ahead. What's your question?
I want to know because this line, I've been trying to reach this.
Oh, sorry. Please call us back. The line just went off. Call us back so that you could finish your question. The number again to call is, let me bring out the number, is 08022493182. If you have a question concerning packaging your product and export questions in general, you could call that line. So, Mr. Godwin?
Yeah. Okay, labeling.
Yes,
it's also very good to know how to label. The first question is that what is labeling? Labeling is a statement attached to a product that enable consumer to have access to complete information on the content and composition of the product to enhance appropriate usage. Labeling is very, very important. In the US.
Yes. Hello, are you there? Hello? Oh, we're having a network challenge here. Hello? Okay.
Business around town. As a business person, it's important for you to always have a plan 5 years ahead.
The Nigerian economy is in a state of emergency, and everyone is screaming.
The internet does not know whether you're big business or...
Tune in every weekday, Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. to learn the latest strategies for building wealth and securing your financial future.
Yesterday's business cannot be today's business, unfortunately, so you have to definitely be ahead of the game.
Join Mary Anaifa at Debbie as she takes you through in-depth interviews with successful entrepreneurs, financial advisors, and industry leaders.
This is the first time where the oil prices have gone high, but our revenues have nosedived. And the government is saying we don't know.
The internet is the biggest leveler out there for business.
A lot of them are scared that this technology is secure.
Gain valuable insights into the world of investing, as well as practical advice for managing your finances, growing your business, and achieving financial freedom.
There's been a lot of trending issues that has to do with businesses.
Whether you're an experienced investor or just starting out, Business Around Town has something for everyone.
Small, medium businesses are the weight of most of these economies.
So, tune in and take your first step towards financial success. Business Around Town.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you now. We've been able to establish connection with Mr. Godwin. Go ahead now.
Okay. We are talking about the benefits.
You said when you were
We are talking about the benefits. Hello?
You were talking about labeling. Yes, when you were in US.
Benefits of label.
Yes.
Yes. So I said that that in the US there's a place you position your label. Okay, at the back of the product.
Yes.
And at the lower elbow. If you put it on top, that product will be rejected. Okay, so it's very important you know because various countries have their own laws that guide things they do. So you'll be able to, that's why it's very, very important to have somebody who is a good consultant, who is very knowledgeable, is wide in this business. So at least that can give you, a very added information. Like I said, benefit of it also provide a platform to display its identity. I was saying that if you see a product called Ofada rice, called Uncle Ben's rice. Uncle Ben's rice, the producer of that particular product put his picture on top. You understand me? To display its identity. So if I know that my identity is in something, I'll make sure the product is right. Okay, that benefit of labeling also, it assists in stock control, sales, and dispensing. Now, what are the methods of labeling? What are methods of labeling? Number one, there's what you call PDP. PDP is not People Democratic Party, but it is Principal Display Panel. Principal Display Panel. Yes. What is Principal Display Panel? It is the portion of the package label that is mostly likely to be seen by consumer at the time of purchase. That is the statement of identity. That is the name of the product, the name of the food. Now, the next quality of the content of statement, that is the amount of food in the package. Very, very important. So your principal display panel in labeling is very, very important. That is why you need some information. Ingredient lists. Okay? When you produce pap, you don't say, waiting be ingredient, not be ogi. Now, ogi, okay, put them, ogi. No, it's not like that. Every production has ingredient list. Tell us what you use. Don't be afraid. So that's when we know that you know what you are doing. There's what's also called nutritional fat analysis. Okay, nutritional fat. So you must have nutritional. This is done by actually a lab. So you get what the content. Every product has a content, so that you'll be able to know whether this product is good for a person who has diabetes, or somebody who has Parkinson, or somebody who has cancer. You'll be able to know whether this thing can affect him or her. So it's very important. Now, like I said, number one, the information panel is usually at the back of the products. The information panel is information at the back of the products. Don't put information panel in front of your product. In fact, at that point, you're already off the radar. What do you have at the back? It includes nutritional fat analysis. It includes barcode. It includes your address, everything has to be there. The ingredient, that's what your point of fat. Don't do Ijebu and go and be adding what's supposed to be at the back in the front. By that level, if you export that product, it can be destroyed and confiscated. Now, the product display panel is what you have in the front. What you put there, okay, the principal display panel called PDP is what you display, what you have in the front of your product is what you have in front of your product, and that is just the name of your product and the picture of the picture of the product. That's what you find in front of it. So now I want to believe that you know the difference between information panel IP and PDP, which is a principal display panel. Now, like I said, there's what you call nutritional value, in fact, analysis. Now, what is usually at the back of the product? What is it that you want? These are the result of your laboratory analysis. Talk about vitamin A, talk about calcium, about protein, what is the total carbohydrate, what is the calorie, what is the sodium. Those are the things you are going to put. Those are the things that you find in nutritional fat. Then when you are also exporting, in labeling, it's also very important. When you are exporting something, in labeling, it's also very important. When you are exporting something that is fragile, you use a picture. The picture that's used for fragile is usually like a cup, a wine cup, but it's going to be in black. You must put that. Now, if you are also, when you also, you also can put, if the product is something that they have access to, that light or sunlight, okay, keep away from sun. There's an image like that. Then, if it's something that the thing should always be on top, you write something like this way up. Okay, so if you are keeping it from rain, you write keep away from rain. What you normally use for that is umbrella. Okay, then when you also do not clamp as indicated, you use a kind of a ziplock front and back with a Z, I mean an X label. It's also very important. Now, when you also put in something like is going to that is inflammable, you use something with a square with inflammable object and you write inflammable liquid. Then if it's something that is also can explode, okay, you also write explosive. You put something like when the bomb is detonated, boom, you put and write explosive. Okay, so those are things that are very important. Okay, you also look at what you call labeling information. Now, labeling information for bulk purchasing can contain the following. Number one, you must have the name of the product, the brand name, the producer's company address, the net weight, the country of origin, and the handling instruction. It also contain the following. If you are retailing a product, the name of the product, the brand name, the producer's, the net weight, the value, the nutritional value, the barcode, all these things are very, very, very important. Then the date of production and also the date of expire. When you produce it, when it does it expire, is also very important. All these things one should put them in place. Then the batch name for export markets. You are labeling your product. The producer must what? Must also do what? Must conversant. Number one, important requirements terms of product labeling. See, there's a way US will label its product. It's different from the way UK will label its product. It's different from when China label its product. This is where an expert is needful and needed to guide you. Okay, color of interest. Now, there's some country in India that you must not put black. If you put anything black, nobody will buy that product. There's also a country, I think in Slovenia, that you should not use a buffalo. Once you put it, nobody will buy your product. And there are some countries that doesn't like black, they hate it. So very important. The language of the importing countries. For example, if you're exporting to the Arabian countries, it is advisable that when you write everything in English, you have forgotten. They don't speak English, like Benin Republic, like Guinea-Bissau, like Senegal, like Ivory Coast, all those countries. So when you export to places like that, make sure you put French language, okay, apart from English. Then the mode of packaging and presentation is also important. Types and method of packaging and also the quantity. Always tell them, don't lie. When something is 70 grams, tell them it's 70 because they're going to weigh it, okay? Very important. So these are very important things I think we just need to know about labeling. I don't know whether that will be okay for us.
I know. I can hear one woman say, I don't know say na so this export they be. Where I want to where I want to get scientific facts about the product I'm selling. Where am I going to get nutrition analysis and all of this?
Yeah.
So
those are not problem. So that's why this program. That's why we have this program, and that's why you can contact me. Available. The basic thing is I just need us to know some certain things so that the work will be easier. When you have the two hands, when things are carried, it's carried easily. But when you are the only one struggling with it, it is simple. And some of these things, you actually can rewatch them on my export television. Okay. Then you can also call me. I've mentioned the number so that we can also give you guidelines. Nothing is difficult. What you don't know is what is difficult. That's what I just want people to know. And nothing good is easy. Whatever is easy is not good.
Okay. Great.
Wealth is good to make money, but making money is not easy. If anybody tells you that make money is easy, it's a blunted liars. But as the people who have made this money, they go through what you are saying, and today they are happy for it. So there's nothing to hide. There's nothing. Once you have somebody who can say, do it like this, be grateful to God, because when I started 2 decades ago, nobody to talk to. Nobody. There's no program like this on radio. There's nothing like go to social media.
Yeah, to learn from. You had to learn everything on your
So
own.
therefore, there is no 10,000 naira seminar. You know, you understand me. So this things are better now. You know, you have somebody can talk to. I think it's wonderful. You know, like some of the people that came for the seminar. One man came to my office. She'll be exporting. I think on Friday. Melon and I think melon and Gary. Be going to UK. The man says, sir, hey, I just typed the thing you tell us. Somebody just said, we verify everything. Everything was okay. Funny enough, that person, I've actually supplied something to her before. So the person said, who is the man? Who do you know? He just mentioned, I said, okay, Pastor Godwin, there's no problem. It's okay. So the guy was very excited. So he's going to do the packaging tomorrow now. And by the grace of God, I think on Friday, that particular thing should be going to UK. In Birmingham.
Great. Now we have limited time, so let's take questions and calls.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to read out the question, and then you can call in. We'll take your calls right now if you call in. Call now, not when the program is over. You call and start asking lots of questions. So call now. The number is 08022493182. 08022493182. Now to the message here says, good morning, Madam Mary. I'm Shedrack. Number 1, plantain and banana leaves. Would it be dry or fresh? How would it be packaged?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Okay. It can be dry, it can be fresh. How can it be packaged? Now, when you are packaging, I think it's talking about plantain leaf.
Yes, plantain and banana leaf. But before you go on with the answer, let's take this call. Okay. I missed the call.
Good.
I already missed the call. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Plantain and banana leaf. Not I think yeah.
Yes, plantain. Yes. Now, plantain and banana leaf is also very, it's something that you can export. But how do you package it? Now, you get a long nylon, 4 feet nylon, okay, with the up seal. Then you put, because you should not squeeze, okay, then you put it on the floor and you put them one after the other. At least you can put about 3 or 4 or 5 at the same time, and you now prepare what they call it, this carton long enough, and you place it and you write it fragile. You put something there fragile. I think that's just it. Next question.
Okay, so it seems all fruits can be exported without NAFDAC procedure. Can one package coconut, etc., different fruits?
Yes, you can package coconut, but when you talk about coconut doesn't need NAFDAC because you've not done any value added. The only one that is value added is when you call it coconut chips, which is selling much in the international market now. A lot of people are demanding for it. But you can export coconut like that. It doesn't need NAFDAC. How do you package it? You also can put it in because it's hard. You can have what they call the wooden carton. Okay. Wooden crate. Thank you.
Yes.
You can have a wooden crate, and you put let's say about depending on the size, you can put 10 at the bottom, then you put 8, 7, then you lay them on each other. I think you are good to go. Next question.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, what's your name and
good morning.
Question? Yeah.
My name is
Okay, welcome. You calling from where?
I'm calling from Ajangwa.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
I want to can a beginner be part of this business?
Can what? You have to be clear. Can what be part? I didn't get the question.
Beginner are they accepting people that want to start?
Okay, can a beginner be part of the exporting? Yes. Of course. Yes. This is for beginners. Yes, of course. Okay. Listen up. Mr. Godwin would answer. Okay, Mr. Godwin, she says she's a beginner.
Yes,
a fresh, yes. Well, because all of this you're saying somehow look very alien. So she wants to know where would she start.
Okay. Where you start is also, anyway, there are two things you can do to start. You can attend training, you can attend seminars, you can get books on exports, and you can get a mentor. All this can actually, aid your starting. Okay. So you can attend the training program, you can attend the seminar, you can buy books on exports. We have quite a lot of books on exports that you can buy, read, then from there you can always follow up, okay, so that at least you can get things done. Then you also can sign up for our mentorship class, okay, where mentored, you get a product, we take you through, you get the company register for you, get the export license done for you, you pick a product, then we guide you step by step. This is how it is being exported. So these are various methods you can use to jumpstart the process of export. Next question.
Okay, is it possible to export raw plantain or banana, and how do I package it? Raw
Now you can
plantain or
export raw
banana.
plantain. Yeah. Now, one plantain, one single one, a bit big, is $1 in the US. In the UK, it's about one pounds 50 cents. I mean shillings. Okay, it's very expensive. How do you package it? Now, when you are exporting plantain, now the day that you want to export the product, you go a day before you export the product to harvest the product. When you are coming from the place you go and export the product, it goes straight to the airport. Raw plantain is actually exported by air. Okay. Now, when you're exporting plantain, don't buy from the market, because those people in the market, they use carbide to make it ripe. Okay, they put a chemical. Now, once the thing gets inside the plane, it will ripe, and the buyer will reject it. So make sure when you want to export plantain, you go a day before that to the farm. Then they will harvest it. Then from that place, you go straight to the airport. Then when it gets to the edge of the carton, you seal it with all your information, and they are good to go. The same thing is also applicable to banana. Banana is a bit, some banana can be in bunch, okay, and why others can pieces. But mostly they are actually in bunch. And if it's bunch, how do you go about that?
For answering all the questions. More questions here, and you can also call. You can call the studio line too. 081-644-25875. So you can also call that line. If that's the number you have, 081-644-25875. Now to the next question. Thank you, Mr. Godwin Oyefeso. I want to see you on Facebook. I'm searching right now. What do I search for? Is it Godwin Oyefeso or what?
Godwin Oyefeso. Godwin Oyefeso. Godwin Oyefeso is spelled as Oyefeso. Godwin is Godwin together. Godwin Oyefeso is on Facebook.
Okay, we have a caller on the line. Hello? Hello, good morning. You're on. Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. What's your name?
Okay. I'm calling from Igondo.
Okay, you're calling from Igondo. What's your name?
I am Moni.
Okay, Money. Go ahead. Go ahead with your question.
This number now, is it a better number?
No, it's a number for you to call to ask your question. It's not it's studio line. Studio line. Yes. Do you have a question concerning what?
I have a question.
Go ahead with your question.
If I want to export bags.
Bags.
And fabric, I can Ankara. How do I do?
Okay, bags and Ankara. Those are what you want to export, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen up to get answers to your question, Money.
Okay.
Okay. Woman.
Okay, wait. Hold on. She has more questions. Go on.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
I see the seminar because I wanted to attend the seminar last week. I was trying to reach this number, but they were not connecting me. Even I sent text messages on normal message and WhatsApp. They did not respond.
Really?
Because how do I package? Ma?
Okay. No problem. You get answers to your questions now. Don't worry.
Do you really get what? Because without the seminar, I won't know how to go. How do I deliver where this my bags and my Ankara stuff, who will I hand it over to?
Okay. I see. You need to learn from the very beginning. I wish you came for the seminar. You said you sent message and no response. I'm
Yes.
quite surprised.
I call because I was very, very interested on how to get loans. Because that way, he said the 10 people that paid that Thursday, I was trying to pay so I can get loan because
And you sent a text message and there was no response.
I don't have enough, so I need them to get loan to start up this.
Okay. Don't worry. There'll be another seminar. But are you sure there was no, because all the people that send a text message or WhatsApp got a response. You know what? I'm going to, you know what I'll do? I'll take your number. I will send you a message.
Those things, the bank in Ankara now, people love those particular, textures. So, and it's very expensive. Like, for example, the ones these children carry at the back is $150. Can you imagine? So it's a big market if you know what to